Hey, I'm gonna keep this mad simple for you guys. Springboard is offering $1,500 off. Yes, $1,500 off when you click the link below and use my code UNICORN. That is correct. From now until January 2nd, you will get $1,500 off when you use code UNICORN when you click the link below. Dude, this is the best offer I've seen in the past 2 years. Usually they only offer like $1,000 off. Now it's $1,500 off. I wish I would have had this when I was started Springboard, but to each his own, right? So make sure you click the link below, use code UNICORN, get your $1,500 off, and start your new career in 2024. See ya. All right, now that we got that out the way, let's talk about some UX UI trends that I foresee being in 2024. You know, design shifts and change on a dime. You know, I remember working on a project, you know, in January, and then a whole new design concept comes out in March. So design moves very quickly. So with these design trends that I'm talking about, it's kind of based on my personal experience and what I've seen out there, and how like the market and how the industry is kind of leaning towards. But if you haven't been in the news, there's a bunch of things out there, but let's just go over my list of 5 UX UI design trends for 2024. All right, number 1, augmented reality. So in my opinion, augmented reality is going to redefine and reshape how we work in the workplace, and also maybe at home, where you can have these pass-through, you know, glasses or goggles to really help enhance your experience in your working environment. And I really think that, you know, with Ray-Ban, what they're doing with Meta, that's one type of thing they're doing with the audio, but if they can incorporate the visuals in that, that'd be super dope. This is not to be confused with virtual reality, which is VR, which is what Meta Quest is, or the Vision Pro by Apple. Those things are just like an actual screen that you're looking at, you know, that you're kind of interacting with. But what I'm talking about is being able to see your real world through your real eyeballs, through glass, but having like some sort of projection on the eyes. Think of like Google Glass, but less shitty, right? So that's kind of how I foresee, you know, AR being used, not just with like glasses or goggles, but being able to utilize what you currently have, your own device. We've seen a little bit of this with Google Maps and things like that, but it would be cool to, I think, and also Amazon does something like that. When you like take a picture of your environment or take a video of your environment, they could place in different things into your home. I think IKEA does something like that. But just imagine if you can just like, you know, go to like, you know, Lululemon, and you can upload, you can just take a couple of photos of yourself, or you can just hold a video of yourself, and you can say like, click an outfit, and you can scroll through the different outfits on your body live. You can just move around and the clothing would move with you, right? That'd be super cool. But that's what I'm thinking that AR is gonna be used for, is to like really enhance a user's environment and make it a little more interesting, and make sure that they don't have to leave the house as much. You know what I'm saying? All right. Number 2, voice user interfaces, as people call it, VUI. I guess that's a thing. But voice user interfaces is just like I said before, what Meta and Ray-Ban is doing, where you can, I think you give it commands, or you can hear different things through the earphone. You have your Series, your Alexis. I don't want to say that too loud. She just came on, so I didn't want to say her name. But there's gonna be more than that, where like you could interact with certain devices or certain things or certain environments by just using your voice alone, and being able to not just type things out, but also just say those things. And that could be coupled with the VR headsets, or be coupled with AR headsets, where you can say, hey, go left, go right, whatever. It's like you're giving verbal commands versus trying to click a button or type something like that. It just makes it a little more easier for people to actually, you know, get the things that they want to get out using these interfaces. Also just makes it more of a hands-off experience. Some people don't like looking at their phone 24/7. So being able to incorporate a voice element into your user interface to help move things around, whether it be on the screen or whether it be, you know, on your mobile device or your desktop device, would be super cool. Number 3, as to no surprise, AI. AI has already done a lot of things since in 2023 that we did not even foresee happening. There's so many tools out there being created with AI. There's so many things out there that's really helping people generate things faster, get work done a little bit quicker, so they can spend time on other things. So I foresee that there's going to be even more tools out there, even more AI capabilities in 2024. It's going to be not just generating images or generating content, but really helping UX designers come up with things that they could do quickly, so they can go on and do things they actually want to do. Maybe AI can really help with putting together a roadmap for the product team, or put together a design strategy or something like that. It can really just basically train your AI. It could be a personalized AI where you can train the AI based on your business and your goals and your metrics and things like that. Then you can tailor those experiences, take all the information and help tailor experiences based on the information that you give it in the AI, and it's super quick. So I really foresee 2024 being more of an explosion of AI. As we all know, it's gonna be super dope to see what other people and what other startups and companies come up with as incorporating AI into their current experiences and also creating new experiences. So I'm excited about that. Number 4, personalized experiences. You're like, Eric, we already have personalized experiences. What are you talking about? Yeah, in some situations we do, but most people, or not most people, but most apps don't really personalize based on what you want. Sometimes they personalize based on like your demographic or things that you're really interested into and things like that. So they're not really personalizing it towards you as the person. And so to make that happen, you need to probably give that app some of your information so they can kind of personalize the experience for you, where you can kind of go on Instagram and see like a tailored experience based on what you viewed, but it might be a situation where you can have a tailored experience based on the things you actually like, not just the things that you interact with, right? So if you're interested in photography, you're interested in things like that, it's going to be more of that personalized experience, really having a different app experience. It could be a different color, it could be a different content, it could be different anything. The way the interface is going to be rearranged could be based on like how you particularly use the actual device. So my interface and my app would be totally different from my wife's or my sister's or my brother's. It's based on the things that we enjoy the most. So I definitely foresee like a really personalized experience in offering up content and offering up resources that are tailored to the user's needs, and being at their beck and call, saying like, okay, I searched for this, I received this, thank you, now I can leave your app and go do something else, versus like trying to call a call center to try to figure out why this thing's not working, blah blah blah. You see what I'm getting at, right? So personalized experiences, there's a lot of that being done currently, but not as much as it should be. So I definitely see more of that coming in 2024 and beyond. Number 5, more inclusive and accessible design. I'm talking about, we're gonna see more of this as companies understand that, hey, not everybody is this persona that you see out there. Not everybody is this one thing, and so that goes with anything, like more inclusive, more accessible. That goes not just in like the UI design and things like that. That also goes into like the things that lead up to that, creating personas, creating journeys and different things like that, creating a strategy around certain things. That's gonna help make decisions on the type of work that's being created. So let's say you have a persona for a typical healthy, tall American, whatever. Then you can also have a persona for someone who's like disabled. They've been to war, they got PTSD, they got something going on, they can't see good, they don't have good motor skills. You gotta have those different types of personas, and that's gonna help you with your inclusivity, your accessibility in your work. So you can couple a couple of things to help achieve this, accessibility and inclusive design, where you can incorporate augmented reality, you can incorporate, the audio aspect of it, you can incorporate the tactile aspect of things, audio things, more visual things. So that is what I foresee for 2024. Guys, that is the list. That is my 2024 list of UX UI design trends that's going to be coming down the line. Not so much, you know, the whole visual thing, but more like concepts that could be coming out and things that really help us move as a society versus like typography and colors and, you know, 3D and things like that. Those things are cool and all, but like those things don't really push us in the right direction as a society. So that's my list. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.